Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be covering what is happening with Sui right now and what's coming up in the future over the next sort of few days, because it is something to definitely keep an eye on. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go follow me over on Twitter, join the Discord servers, all that good stuff. Links are in the description. And if you are yield farming, there are two links in the description, one to Aperture Finance and also one to Crystal. Both of them you're probably going to be using if you're yield farming anyway, and you're going to generate points just by utilizing and using the dApps. And by doing so, those points are then going to convert into Aperture and Crystal tokens, and then for Aperture and then Crystal tokens for Crystal, and then you will generate free money just by using those websites. But with that said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi, because it is the risky stuff in the world. And with that said, let's jump into it. So Sui, as you all know, I have been farming Sui over on Turbos. If we go over to the Earn tab, I was in this position for a good while, quite a few months. So Sui is currently down at 111, down 6% today. And as isn't anything too crazy considering the whole market's down crazily this month. Altcoins are having a pretty rough day as well. But what I wanted to cover in this video is what's happening with Sui specifically and why this may have more of an effect than you think. It's just the market coming down. So on the 3rd of May, I believe, an extra $1 billion worth of Sui tokens are being unlocked and put onto the market. So you can see the circulating supply, you can see the market cap is basically going to double of the token. And the reason for that is because $1 billion worth of tokens are being unlocked onto the market. So this is the fully diluted valuation. This is the current valuation because there's only $1.3 billion in Sui unlocked at the moment with a max supply of 10. So $1 billion of Sui is being added onto the market in a few days' time, which means there's going to be a lot of sellers. So short term, I believe Sui may experience quite a lot of ups and downs, in my personal opinion. I could be completely wrong. But what I've done to kind of offset this, as you know, I've been in this position, or was in this position for quite a few months, and I'm essentially break even. So I initially added $4,500, and I then added an extra $3,500 to bring my total up to $7,500. I then made $500 or so in price appreciation. And then plus a couple thousand and a half, $2,000 on fees or so. So I have more than either broken even or I'm in profit on my Sui position. So what I have done to kind of safeguard myself in case Sui does experience some a decent short-term amount of sort of, not being sustainable, ups and downs, volatility is the word I was looking for. What I've done is I kind of safeguarded my position because I'm broke even. My impairment, I wasn't, didn't have too much impairment loss. So I removed my position from, I still have about $300 to $400 of USDC in my Sui wallet. So what I'm going to do, as Sui kind of, if it does do what I think it's going to do and sort of come down, I've got on the sidelines some sort of capital to put into Sui and buy up those dips. But if it does sort of continue going down, which again, I do believe we are going to see some short-term price, quite a decent amount of price appreciation or depreciation and appreciation, just sort of going up and down volatility over the next few days as these tokens do come to unlock, and then probably a couple of weeks after it does unlock, because a lot of people are going to want to sell that their portion of that $1 billion. It's for people that invested early and that kind of thing, right? So if Sui does continue dropping, or it does have some dips, then I'll buy those dips up. And then when it does slowly start to recover again, which I have no doubt it will, because I do believe in Sui long term, I also have a bag of Sui for the long term on another Sui wallet on another browser extension. But if it does sort of come down, then I will have my USDC and USDT in that position that I can pull this out and then continue to buy Sui up. And then when it stabilizes again, I'll go ahead and put it into the Sui and USDC position once again. So we'll be back where we were, but just for now, I've kind of safe marked myself, benchmarked myself, and sort of hedging it against it because I'm sort of at break even or just above profit overall, especially with all the fees that I've collected and stuff like that. then yeah, it kind of just safeguards it. So that is my thoughts on SUI. I do believe we'll probably see some short-term volatility, both ups and downs, as the token does unlock. But bear in mind also, if you're looking long-term, this doesn't affect my long-term strategy. I still believe in SUI. I'm still holding a long-term bag. But for my cash flow position on the SUI network, I have removed the portion that I was farming with, and I've put that into another position that's going to farm a different token for the time being until we're sort of seeing some more, stable prices, because of the price range. I've been out of range quite a bit over the past sort of few weeks. So with that being said, again, you should only really go into a position on a token that you believe in for the long term. I believe in long term in SUI, and it hasn't changed my long term sort of positioning. It's purely just for the short term until we sort of see some more stabilization once again. So that's all that's for. I just thought I'd make a video to share my opinions. I know a couple of you wanted to hear it. I was supposed to add it in yesterday's video, but I completely forgot to. I paused recording and then continued recording a couple hours later, but I didn't obviously finish it, so my bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what you think of short-term price volatility is going to be like on SUI. $1 billion a token, $1 billion worth of tokens are going to be unlocking. But actually, the good thing about this is if you are sort of going to be repositioning to just claim as many fees as you can during this, because there's going to be a lot of volume of people buying and selling, then, there's $200 million worth of 24-hour trading volume. I expect this to go up quite a bit as this token unlock comes out, because if a lot of people are going to sell, this will mean that this number will go up as well, because this is just volume. So capturing the fees maybe not be a bad idea if you're not too concerned about the impermanent loss. But for me, for now, I've just kind of safeguarded my position and added it to this stablecoin position until we get back to stable prices. But guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know down below what you think of the unlock. Are you going to be bag holding the whole way and or are you going to try and capitalize on it and increase your positions? Let me know. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.